save thee, Curran.
And you, sir. I have been with your father, and given him notice that the Duke of Cornwall and Regan, his Duchess, will be here with him this night.
How comes that?
Nay, I know not. You have heard the news abroad. I mean the whispered ones.
Not I. Pray, what are they?
You heard of no likely wars toward twixt the Dukes of Cornwall and Albany?
Not a word.
You may do. In time. Very well, sir.
The Duke be here tonight. The better. Best. This weaves itself perforce into my business. My father hath set guard to take my brother, and I have one thing of a queasy question which I must act. Briefness and fortune. Work. Brother, a word! Descend, brother, I say! My father watches. Oh, sir, fly this place. Intelligence is given where you are hid. Have you not spoken against the Duke of Cornwall? He's coming hither now, hither night, hither haste, and Regan with him. Have you nothing said upon his part against the Duke of Albany? Advise yourself! Not a word, I'm sure on't. I hear my father coming. Pardon me, in cunning I must draw my sword upon you. Yield! Come before my father! Lights! Ho! Here! Fly, brother! Torches! Torches! So, farewell! Some blood drawn on me would beget opinion of my more fierce endeavour. I have seen drunkards do more than this in sport. Stop! Stop! Father! Father! No help!
Now, Edmund, where's the villain?
Here stood he, in the dark.
But where is he?
Look, sir, I bleed.
Where is the villain, Edmund?
Fled. This way, when by no means he could...
Pursue him, Ho! Go after! I know not what.
Persuade me to the murder of your lordship. Seeing how loathly opposite I stood to his unnatural purpose, he charges home my unprovided body, latched mine arm, but when he saw my best alarum spirits roused to the encounter, full suddenly he fled.
Let him fly far. Not in this land shall he remain uncaught, and found dispatch he that conceals him, death.
I threatened to discover him. He replied, "Thou unpossessing bastard, dost thou think, if I would stand against thee, would the reposal of any trust, virtue, or worth in thee make thy words faith?"
Would he deny his letter, said he. I never got him. Hark, the Duke's trumpet. I know not why he comes. All ports I'll bar, the villain shall not escape. The Duke must grant me that. Besides his picture I will send far and near, that all the kingdom may have due note of him. And of my land, loyal and natural boy, I'll work the means to make thee capable.
And now, my noble friend, I've heard strange news.
Is it true all vengeance comes too short which can pursue the offender? How dost, my lord?
Oh, madam, my old heart is cracked. It's cracked.
What did my father's godson seek your life? He whom my father named, your Edgar.
Lady, shame would have it hid.
Was he not companion with the riotous knights that tended upon my father?
I know not that. Too bad.
Yes, madam. He was of that consort.
No marvel then, though he were ill affected. 'Tis they have put him on the old man's death to have the expense and waste of his revenues. I have this present evening from my sister been well informed of them, and with such cautions that if they come to sojourn at my house, I'll not be there.
Nor I assure thee, Regan. Edmund? I hear that you've shown your father a childlike office.
It was my duty, sir.
He did bewray his practice and receive this hurt, you see, striving to apprehend him.
Is he pursued?
Aye, my good lord.
If he be taken, he shall never more be feared of doing harm. For you, Edmund, whose virtue and obedience doth this instant so much commend itself, you shall be ours. Natures of such deep trust we shall much need. You we first seize on.
I shall serve you, sir. Truly, however else.
For him I thank your grace.
You know not why we came to visit you.
Thus, out of season, threading dark-eyed night, occasions noble Gloucester of some poise, wherein we must have use of your advice. Our father he hath writ, so hath our sister, of differences which I best thought it fit to answer from our home.
I serve you, madam. Your graces are right welcome.
Strike, you slaves! Stand, rogue! Stand, you neat slaves! Strike!
Help! How now? What's the matter? Part!
With you, good man, boy, and you please. Come, I'll flesh ye. Come on, young master. Weapons, arms, what's the matter here?
Keep peace upon your lives. He dies that strikes again.
Alack, Edmund. I like not this unnatural dealing. When I desired their leave that I might pity him, they took from me the use of mine own house, charged me on pain of their perpetual displeasure, neither to speak of him, entreat for him, or in any way sustain him.
Most savage and unnatural.
Do say you nothing. There is division between the dukes, and a worse matter than that. I have received a letter this night. It is dangerous to be spoken. He will lock the letter in my closet. These injuries the king now bears will be revenged home. There is part of a power already footed. We must incline to the king. I will look him and privily relieve him. Go you, maintain talk with the duke, that my charity be not of him perceived. If I die for it, as no less is threatened me, the king, my old master, must be relieved. There are strange things toward, Edmund. Pray you, be careful.
This courtesy forbid thee shall the Duke instantly know. And of that letter too. This seems a fair deserving, and must draw me that which my father loses. No less than all. The younger rises when the old doth fall.
I'll have my revenge ere I depart his house.
This is the paper he spoke of, which approves him an intelligent party to the advantages of France. Heavens, that this treason were not, or not I, the detector. How, my lord, I may be censored that nature thus gives way to loyalty. Something fears me to think of. If the matter of this paper be certain, you have mighty business at hand.
True or false, it hath made thee Earl of Gloucester. Seek out where thy father is, that he may be ready for our apprehension.
I will persevere in my course of loyalty. Though the conflict be sore between that and my blood.
I will lay trust upon thee. Thou shalt find a dearer father in my love. The army of France has landed. Oh no, where's the king?
My lord of Gloucester hath conveyed him hence. Some 5 or 36 this nights are gone with him towards Dover, where they both have well-armed friends.
Where is that traitor Gloucester? Pinion him like a thief.
Hang him instantly.
Post speedily to my lord your husband. Show him this letter. Edmund, keep you our sister company. The revenges we are bound to take upon your traitorous father are not fit for your beholding. Farewell, dear sister. Farewell, my lord of Gloucester.
Farewell, sweet lord and sister.
Get horses for your mistress. Edmund, farewell. Who's there?
Welcome, my lord. I marvel our mild husband not met us on the way. Now, where's your master?
Madam, within. But never man so changed. I told him of the army that was landed. He smiled at it. I told him you were coming. His answer was the worse. Of Gloucester's treachery. And of the loyal service of his son. When I informed him that he called me sot, told me I'd turned the wrong side out.
Then shall you go no further? It is the cowish terror of his spirit that dares not undertake. He'll not feel wrongs which time to an answer. Our wishes on the way may prove effects. Back, Edmund, to my brother. Hasten his musters and conduct his powers. This trusty servant shall pass between us. Ere long you are like to hear, if you dare venture in your own behalf, a mistress's command. Wear this. Spare speech. Decline your head. This kiss, if it durst speak, would stretch thy spirits up into the air. Conceive and fare thee well.
Yours, in the ranks of death. Know of the Duke of his last purpose hold. He's full of alteration and self-approving. Bring his constant pleasure.
Our sister's man is certainly miscarried.
'Tis to be doubted, madam.
Now, sweet lord, you know the goodness I intend upon you. Tell me but truly, but then speak the truth. Do you not love my sister?
In honored love.
But have you never found my brother's way to the forfended place?
That thought abuses you.
I am doubtful that you have been conjunct and bosomed with her, as far as we call hers.
No. By mine honor, madam.
I never shall endure her. Dear my lord, be not familiar with her.
Fear not.